Building your own PC is like putting together a powerful puzzle. It can seem scary at first, but it is really fun and rewarding. When you build your own PC, you get to choose exactly what goes into it. This means you can make it perfect for your needs and budget. You will also learn a lot about how computers work. Building a PC is like learning a new skill. It takes a bit of patience and practice. But don't worry, this guide will walk you through every step. Soon, you will have a powerful machine that you built with your own two hands. Imagine playing the latest games without any lag, or editing videos smoothly and quickly. That is the power of a custom-built PC. So, are you ready to dive in? Let's gather everything you need and get started. Before you start building, you need to gather all the parts for your PC. It's like making a shopping list. Here are the essential components. Motherboard. This is the main circuit board of your PC. It connects all the other parts together. CPU, Central Processing Unit. This is the brain of your computer. It handles all the calculations and instructions. RAM, Random Access Memory. This is where your computer stores data it's currently using. More RAM means smoother multitasking. Storage drive. This is where your operating system, programs, and files are stored. You can choose between a hard drive, HDD, or a faster solid-state drive, SSD. Power supply. This provides power to all the components in your PC. Graphics card, GPU. This handles the visuals for your computer, especially important for gaming and video editing. Case. This is the outer shell that houses all your components. Operating system, OS. This is the software that runs your computer, like Windows or Linux. You will also need a few tools. Phillips head screwdriver. Make sure it's magnetic to make handling screws easier. Anti-static wrist strap. This prevents static electricity from damaging your components. Zip ties or Velcro straps. These help with cable management. Now that you have all your parts and tools, it is time to set up your workspace. Find a clean, well-lit table or desk. Make sure you have plenty of space to spread out your components. It is a good idea to lay down an anti-static mat to protect your components from static electricity. Once you have your workspace set up, you can start unpacking your components. Carefully remove each component from its packaging and place it on your anti-static mat. Make sure to keep track of all the screws and small parts that come with your components. It's a good idea to use a small container or tray to keep them organized. Now comes the exciting part, installing the components. First, open the case and familiarize yourself with its layout. Most cases have a motherboard tray pre-installed. If not, you'll need to install it yourself. Next, carefully place your motherboard on top of the standoffs in the case, aligning it with the rear I/O panel. Standoffs are small metal spacers that prevent the motherboard from shorting out on the case. Now, gently place the CPU into its socket on the motherboard. Make sure to align the arrow on the CPU with the arrow on the socket. Secure the CPU cooler on top of the CPU, applying even pressure. Section 5. The brains and memory, RAM, and storage. With the CPU installed, it's time to add the RAM. Open the clips on the RAM slots on the motherboard. Align the notch on the RAM stick with the notch on the slot, and firmly press down on both ends until the clips click into place. Next, install your storage devices. Connect your SSD or HDD to the appropriate SATA port on the motherboard and secure it in the drive bay using screws. Section 6. Powering up your system. Now it's time to install the heart of your system, the power supply. Place it in its bay and secure it with screws. Connect the appropriate cables from the power supply to the motherboard, CPU, and storage devices. Double-check all connections before proceeding to the next step. Section 7. Graphics Powerhouse. Installing the graphics card. If you're a gamer or need extra graphical power, now's the time to install your graphics card. Open the rear case slot aligned with the topmost PCIe slot on your motherboard. Carefully align and press the graphics card into this slot until it clicks. Secure it to the case with screws. Section 8. Cable management, keeping it neat and cool. Before closing up your case, it's essential to tidy up the cables. This not only makes your build look neater, but also improves airflow, keeping your components cool. Use zip ties or Velcro straps to bundle cables together and route them neatly behind the motherboard tray. Section 9. Buttoning up and first boot. Carefully close your case and screw in all the panels. Connect your monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Now, cross your fingers and press the power button. If everything is connected correctly, your PC should power on and you should see the BIOS screen. Congratulations, you've successfully built your own PC. Section 10. Installing your operating system and software. With your PC up and running, it's time to install your chosen operating system. Boot from your OS installation media, whether it's a USB drive or a DVD. Follow the on-screen instructions to install the OS on your storage drive. Once the OS is installed, install the necessary drivers for your motherboard, graphics card, and other peripherals. You can usually find these drivers on the manufacturer's website. Section 11. Troubleshooting tips for smooth sailing. Encountering problems? Don't worry, here are some common troubleshooting tips. No power? Check that the power supply switch is flipped on and the power cord is securely connected. No display? Ensure the monitor cable is connected to the graphics card, not the motherboard. Reseat the graphics card if needed. PC starts but no boot? Reseat the RAM and check the boot order in the BIOS settings. Overheating? Make sure the CPU cooler is properly installed and the fans are spinning. Building a PC is a learning experience and encountering minor hiccups is normal. Don't be afraid to consult online forums or guides for specific issues. Remember, the satisfaction of building your own PC is unparalleled. Enjoy your new custom-built machine.